Alright, once again, this will probably be the last update for a while anyway on the aquaponics. I'm going to have to do something drastic to try to get rid of these gnats. I've tried 7 spray and other poisonous spray, the BT caterpillar killer, soapy water solutions, neem oil, just about everything I could think of that I was willing to attempt, and nothing has seemed to work. I mean, even on these tomato stems, you see the little bitty dots that are larvae that have attached to getting ready to pupate or whatever to become adult gnats. So I've got to do something drastic. So everything's coming up, and most of the beds, like this bed, I've got the 3 tomato clones I started down here. I'm probably going to go ahead and start a couple more suckers, but I might start them inside. I've got some rock wool cubes with the solution in there. I might take a few suckers and stick them down in the rock wool and see if they'll root for me like that. Just as an experiment, not because I need them. I've already got 3 well established that I need to be pulling the older ones up that got all spindly because they were trying to grow to the light behind the monstrous eggplant that I had. I need to be pulling the spindly ones up and relocating the clones to permanent positions in the bed. So the eggplant's gone, the older tomato plants are gone, clones being relocated. This bed, that lettuce is being gotten rid of. I'm going to try to keep the cucumbers since they're actually producing. I've got a few nice little cucumbers starting to come in. They'll keep climbing that fence, and so they'll be easy to spray with poisons that I wouldn't want to get into the system. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Now, the brown leaves on the cucumbers are my fault. I, for some reason, managed to have a reverse draft with my mass heater, and it smoked out the inside of the greenhouse. You couldn't see one end to the other. And the next day I had the browning on the leaves, and the leaves starting to die back from that smoke, which you would have had an effect on the gnat larvae, and didn't. The squash is still growing by leaps and bounds. It's still blooming, still getting plenty of female blooms going, just not getting much fertilization because I'm not getting any male blooms and not getting them in the areas I need them in. And I just haven't been doing much. And I got these pretty little butternut down here that I don't know if these fertilized or not. They may have, since the flowers fell away and the squash is still there. But the squash grows so fast and starts to produce so fast, I'm just going to pull it all. It'll make it easier to try to get things under control. The cabbage and cauliflower I'm going to pull so that I can redo these beds. You see all that black area on top of the gravel? That's actually from the larva. I don't know if it's gnat larva poop or what, or cast off pupa casings, but that's what it's from. This bed has been the worst, other than around the cabbages in this bed, for that type of thing. So I hate it because these red cabbage are looking beautiful. They've got nice little heads coming in them now. But I've got to get these gnats under control because they're killing me. I don't know what else to try. But I've got some broccoli that's actually flowering because we came out and we harvested the majority of it. I left it in here so we could harvest more side heads. We've already done that once, as you can see by all the little cut off ends here, where I came in and just clipped off the little flowerets. I'm going to go ahead and be pulling all this and emptying all these beds. The only beds that'll have anything in them pretty much will be the cucumber bed and the tomato bed. The eggplant's going to be gone. The eggplant will be gone. The blackberry vines I'm going to leave until spring, and hopefully I can transplant them in spring. But the eggplant's going. The tomatoes are staying. Cucumbers are staying. Everything else is going. I do have more seedlings started. They've started coming up a couple days ago, so we'll just have to wait and see how the seedlings work out. But that's the state of things at the moment. It's terrible. I'm really, really disappointed with the stupid larvae. I'm even more disappointed that nothing I could find seemed to have any effect. And part of it probably is my back and my health issues that stopped me from doing some stuff. I was dependent on the soon-to-be ex-wife to come out and spray things at times, and I'm just not sure she was doing the best job. But even then, I did come out and help her a couple of times, and it's still, I mean, there should have been at least 2 times that we eradicated the insects here. We sprayed the entire ground area and sprayed the beds, and still they came back. And I never had these gnats before, so very disappointed.